And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
And for MP and this team, they love outdoing their rivals. It's been extra sweet for them and their fans. We've seen some barn burners with MP leading the charge. This is a confident team right now. Tonight, another opportunity for what would be a huge win this season.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Green. Hawkins is out there with House. Then it's Collier. And it's Bledsoe in at the 3 spot. Here's Collier after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dawkins, the pass to Bledsoe. From past the arc, the Jazz with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams for 3, buries it from 3-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Utah's gone 0 of 3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Bledsoe from deep. Green connects from 3-point range.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big-time 3 there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Collier. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And the Jazz, another 3.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. You take a look at the Raptors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Thunder, they're rolling. And we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there. And so is the unrivaled production.
Jazz trail by 4. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now here's Williams after Jalen Green's miss. Blackhole passes to Holmgren. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Pelicans. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Utah.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz trail by 7. Out to the wing. Dawkins kicks to Bledsoe. And Green launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Green.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
A shot by Blackhole, no good. Utah shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Here's Collier, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Pass to Black Hole. Shoots the three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Black Hole. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Utah. 9-point game. Here's Collier. Rebounded by Brand.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Collier. On the wing, Green. Holmgren with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Collier. Green deciding where to go with it. To halt the run, he lays it in. Green's got 8.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Black Hole passes to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Right side, Green. Here's Dawkins.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
No good with the triple. There's Williams with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Collier. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, traps in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 8. Brand kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Black Hole. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Jazz trail by 13. Outside, Green. Here's Collier. His last outing at 20 points.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. So it's the Jazz now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Collier. Pass to House. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Collier, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They grab their own miss. Holmgren can't hit. Jazz trail by 18. Looking to end the run. Green, no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Keontae George, he's checked in for House. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. And here is Green. Takes the three, and the three ball is good. Green's got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Got a piece of it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Green with the jam.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against the Pelicans looked really strong. He scored 14 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
And here's George, following the three from Black Hole. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Green.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
House is checked in for Utah. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Last time they met was in Utah.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Utah with the ball after the missed three from Black Hole. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Ivy. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Black Hole. Off target with his 3. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Sensabaugh. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Shot from free throw range. No good on that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Thunder lead by 13. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Washington. Ivy is out there with Keontae George. Then there's House. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Black Hole, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
The shot by Ivy, no good. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Black Hole. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And that's now 29 points for Black Hole. And here's George. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Over in the corner, Williams. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 15. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 13. Puts up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams gets the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Ivy. From the wing. No good that time. The Thunder leading by 18. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The Thunder have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Tatum. Dawkins checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Washington. Here's Ewing. And it's Utah with the rebound. Dawkins has got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Ivy with it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The layup off target. Lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dawkins kicks to Ivy. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Pass to House. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Black Hole. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams for three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Dawkins. Here's Ivy. Uncovered. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams' shot is off. Jazz trail by 17. Shoots from 14. And it's Collier missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to George. Collier, that's good. Collier's got his third basket of the night. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 17. Williams for three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Pass to House. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Pass to House. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Collier. Now, here's George. Guarded closer. Good D by Holmgren. Williams passes to Black Hole. Back to Williams. Brand dishes to Holmgren. Black Hole misses the 3. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Collier. Bledsoe kicks to George. And he banks in the layup. George has got his first points of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Collier, that's good.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Bledsoe's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Teagues. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
George with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Black Hole. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Utah has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. There's Green with the three. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Black Hole. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Ivy's checked in for George. And Williams drops them both. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Ivy on the wing. Outside, Green from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
And they're on the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Bledsoe kicks to Ivy. Pass to Collier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Ivy. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now to the lineup for your Thunder, number 46, Tatum.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Green in the high post. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver. With 1 on the clock, he's off on that one. And so it's Oklahoma City out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fans.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games off.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Thunder.
So, if you
That is more than enough of us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We've got Chet Holmgren. Grand out there with Williams. Then it's Black Hole. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And he gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Collier. And here's Green outside. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 19 points.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
For Utah, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Here's Black Hole. And the three off target.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Black Hole. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Collier. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
And that's Whyfy above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Green. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. Number 1, the Thunder.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And he knocks down the first one. Ewing's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Black Hole. So it's Utah now. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ball stolen. Rebound by House.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Collier. He's got 10. There's Green with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
To the inside. Black Hole with the bucket. Black Hole's got 56 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
14 foul.
Here's Collier. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Bledsoe against Ewing. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brand sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Black Hole, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Fires the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Collier. 10 points for him. Here's Dawkins. No good on the shot. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Launches it. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Black Hole. Black Hole's got 13 points in just this quarter. Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Green. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Oklahoma City. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Black Hole. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Black Hole. It's stolen by Green. Here is House, covered by Brand. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Ewing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Outside, Green. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Poke loose. Pass to Dawkins. Inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by House. Green's got 30.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Collier. Takes a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Several teams changing it up here. Utah with the ball.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Here's Collier. 10 points for him. That 3 off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The Jazz shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Black Hole. First in scoring, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sensabaugh is checked in, and Ivy subbed in for House.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shots good by Sensabaugh.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Ellis outside, fires the 3. Here's Tatum, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Now George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shoots over Ewing. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Washington's checked in for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution. Number 2.
Ivy passes to Green.
Washington.
Sinks the triple. Green's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Offensive rebound. Tatum a screen. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 5. And here's George. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Now here's Green. 33 points for him. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sensabaugh. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game. The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. George with the steal. Green with the ball. Utah moving it around. Washington with it. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Ivy against Ellis. 5 on the clock. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 from George. Some solid defense here from Black Hole.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Off target from 3-point range. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
1:07 left to play in the third. The Thunder shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Drills it from outside.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Fellas against Ivy. Outside, George. Pass to Sensabaugh. That ball, nice feed that time from George. Sensabaugh's got 8 points. It's stolen by Green. Now, here is George. This one for 3. That one doesn't go.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Green. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Green's got 35 in the game. Here's Black Hole, defended by George. Ewing the pass to Black Hole. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Sensabaugh. The deep three from Green, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going to the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist.
Making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're in front by 27. .156 left in the fourth quarter. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Green is out there with Collier. And it's Dawkins. And there's House. And it's Bledsoe in at the 3. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other. Tonight, spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Black Hole.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
From outside the arc. No good on that one. Here's Black Hole. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Collier. He'll just Alexander cover. House kicks to Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 41.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long.